What's good, y'all? King Drippy back to you with another video. Now today's video, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I got a beef with this video because I messes with Mr. Krabs, okay? So you know at the title, if you see the title of this video, why Mr. Krabs should be arrested, I don't play those games, blood. Mr. Krabs is my homie, you know what I'm saying? He's keeping the Krusty Krab in business, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why Mr. Krabs should be arrested, you know what I'm saying? Even though he has harsh labor laws. I might have a lot to say, so you know what I'm saying? Y'all might want to listen up because I got a lot to say if you want to arrest my main brother, Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs seriously needs to be locked up. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 reasons Mr. Krabs should be arrested. Think you know Nickelodeon? Click here to sign in with your Google or Facebook account and take the new trivia quiz on WatchMojo.com.
Hey. Let's get to the video, sis. I ain't playing these games. I want to know why you trying to arrest my brother, Mr. Krabs, okay? Millionaire, restaurateur, Mr. Krabs, all right? The Gordon Ramsay of the Sealand, okay? So I want to know why you trying to arrest Mr. Krabs, all right? Because if you keep talking about this other stuff, I'm going to have to slap shit out you, and I don't want to have to do that, lady.
Number 10, breaking and entering. Mr. Krabs is going through a midlife crisis and misguidedly turns to SpongeBob and Patrick to make him feel young again.
Are you sure this is what the kids are driving these days?
So they take him out on the town, but the wild night Mr. Krabs was hoping for turns out to be pretty mild. That is, until Patrick lets him in on the final activity of the night, the panty raid.
Oh yeah.
The panty raid? The panty raid.
As if stealing a poor, unsuspecting woman's underpants isn't bad enough, the three climb through a stranger's window in the middle of the night.
See, now I got beef with this one. I got beef with this episode. For anybody that watched SpongeBob, that's seen this episode, in what world would you legit break into your mama's house, right? You break into your own mother's house, and then you have the audacity to go in her drawers. So we're gonna act like we ain't grow up in this house. That's 100%. So Mr. Krabs gonna act like he don't know the driveway, and he never pulled up to this lady's house, and then he decided to just go up the stairs, probably stairs that he's been up and down a million times as a kid, and he just steals her panties. Like, you don't know where your mom's room is at? Okay, even if she bought a new house, you never been there before, you don't know the picture of Auntie Crab on the wall, you didn't see that don't jog your memory. Oh, this is my mom's house, let me chill. You just gonna roll up in her shit and steal her panties, bro? Panties? Bloomers?
Or who they think is a stranger.
What are you doing with my bloomers?
This one doesn't land Krabs behind bars, but at least he gets a good old-fashioned grounding from his mother. Number 9, stole secret Krabby Patty formula and framed SpongeBob for it. Everyone knows how top secret the Krabby Patty formula is, and over the years, Mr. Krabs has been very intense about the protection of the secret ingredient. So naturally, he trusts only his—
The secret ingredient to the Krabby Patty formula, Patty. I'm gonna put y'all onto this one. It's nut. N-U-T. Take that which way you want it. Take it. I know. Take it.
his most loyal employee, SpongeBob, to pick it up. But when the secret ingredient is stolen en route, Krabs blames SpongeBob for the theft. As it turns out, it was Krabs all along who staged the theft to avoid paying the delivery fee.
Am I to understand that you stole the item in question?
Well, I wouldn't call it stealing.
This time, Mr. Krabs actually does get arrested, and he faces a punishment worse than jail. He's forced to watch as SpongeBob gives away free Krabby Patties for an entire day. Number 8, forced his employees to work 24/7 with no breaks.
Oh, I remember this episode.
Apparently, labor
you know
laws
what?
are a bit.
You know, I agree. Mr. Krabs should be arrested because of this. You know, he made them work 24 hours a day. SpongeBob lost his mind. Mr. Squidward, you know, started to look very, very ugly. So you know what? I understand this
Bikini
one.
Bottom. Otherwise, Mr. Krabs would definitely be locked up for the way he treats his workers.
Wow! That's more than I make in a year.
It's already bad enough that he pays them next to nothing. But when the Chum Bucket opens its doors 23 hours a day to compete, Krabs decides to keep the Krusty Krab open for 24 hours, working SpongeBob and Squidward to the bone.
1,320.
Day 23! Give it up for day
6,650.
K-R-U-B-B-I K-R-A-B-B-Y just says I.
Though SpongeBob was initially excited by the prospect of non-stop work, after 43 days of working 24 hours
Non-stop. Look, I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else is doing this. Body start to drop 8. Hit the floor. Now you're gonna love me since I hit the top. It's a rolling, not a stopwatch. Shit don't never stop. It's the flow that got the block hot. Shit got super hot. Give me my respect. Give me my respect. I just took a
no
left
breaks,
like an MB
SpongeBob
deck.
and Squidward,
Bitch, I'm
as
gonna
you
do
can
London with
imagine,
the
are
Eurostep.
grooving to that.
Got a sneaker deal and I ain't break a sweat. Kiss me cause I'm gone. Out of there, I'm gone. Okay, I'm chill.
I told you that shirt was hideous.
Number 7. Counterfeiting. Mr. Krabs' most defining quality is his unparalleled greed. He'll do anything for a pretty penny, literally. So it's not really a surprise when Mr. Krabs finds an alternative use for his printing press. Mr. Krabs decides to start selling his own newspaper, the Krabby Chronicle.
Catch me
Forces
cause I'm
SpongeBob to write lies about his
gone.
friends by threatening to take
I'll go
his
from
spatula
6 to
and
20
keeps
like
the money
on
for
LeBron.
himself.
I don't think these stories are doing anyone any good.
Well, they're certainly doing me some good.
As if that wasn't bad enough to land him in the clink, when the sea creatures of Bikini
The
Bottom
clink.
find out, they demand
You're going to the clink. Clink. Clink.
their money back. But Mr. Krabs realizes that his printing press can be used to print fake money. Talk about finding a silver lining. Number 6. Grave robbing.
Oh, I remember
In Mr.
this.
Krabs' newest money-making scam, he holds a garage sale with the trash he's collected.
I understand you're selling this rare novelty drink hat. Fresh out. Let me explain.
After finding out that a soda-drinking hat he sold SpongeBob for $10,
He's like, let me explain. Bitch, you better pull out a $100 bill. You pulling out a 1, I would smack flames out of you. You better, yo.
maybe much more valuable, he goes to great lengths to get the hat back.
I'm a ghost!
He even scares SpongeBob with the ghost of the hat's original owner. SpongeBob does return the hat, but to the original owner. So Mr. Krabs digs up the grave of the original owner and steals the hat right off his corpse.
I got the $1 million hat.
Hey man, that's my hat.
Mr. Krabs might not have gotten arrested for this crime,
I'd be like, bitch, you dead. You ain't finna get this hat back. I'm alive, bro. I got one up on you, big homie. You finna lay back in that damn grave, cause I would smack flames out of you.
but he was certainly haunted by it. Number 5. Sells his own workers. After eating a foul Krabby Patty, Mr. Krabs suffers a near-death experience. Facing Davy Jones's locker, Krabs decides to turn his life around and be generous.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Krabs. I thought you were a cheap old tightwad.
I was, son, I
I was.
But as it turns out, Mr. Krabs is only acting less thrifty because he thinks the whole thing is just a dream. Upon realizing he is in fact awake, he reverts to his old ways, and the Flying Dutchman returns for him. In order to avoid eternal damnation, he sells SpongeBob's soul for the 62 cents in the Dutchman's
Eternal
pocket. Selling souls might not be a jailable offense, but there's probably a very special place in Davy Jones's locker for Krabs like him.
But how could you trade SpongeBob for 62 cents?
You think I could have gotten more?
Number 4. Animal cruelty to jellyfish. Mr. Krabs
Oh, I
already proved
remember
his
this,
vast
bro.
disregard for animal
This
rights.
man, legit, animal cruelty to jellyfish, bro. Jail. Honestly, don't lock my main man, Mr. Krabs, up. He just gotta get his paper, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. He has some hard times, you know what I'm saying? But he get his money, you know what I'm saying? And he takes care of his family, you know what I'm saying? But if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.